Will you pull back on presenting yourself so suggestively?
Kim Kardashian reflects on her image and reveals if she plans to stop taking sexy selfies. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. In a new clip from the Keeping Up with the Kardashians reunion, Kim gets extremely candid about her image. But before we get into it, if you are new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I am your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the wonderful Avery Grooms. Avery, the wait is finally over. How excited are we that the reunion is finally here? It's coming out tonight.
So excited. I mean, I know Andy's going to ask all the right questions and put them completely on the spot. And, that's exactly what we want to see when the family's all together. And I just can't wait to see what's in store because I know a lot's going to come from this.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, truly, you guys, no topic looks like it's going to be off limits. And in this new clip that they have released, Andy is actually going to ask Kim if she plans to stop sharing suggestive photos now that she's studying to be a lawyer. And Kim's response was really interesting.
I thought about this, and then I thought, you can do it all. You can do whatever you want.
Now, apparently, Kim did have a little bit of a concern during one visit in particular to the White House. She had just posted a particularly risque bikini photo, and it made her a little nervous. She said, quote, "I was like, I just posted a bikini pic. I hope they're not looking at my Instagram while I'm in here. And then I thought, you gotta be you." So this is really interesting because obviously, the Kardashians have been the Kardashians for years, right? This is what they do. This is a part of who they are. But also, like, when you try to look at it sort of objectively the way they are right now, it all feels like sort of silly. At the end of the day, this is who Kim is. But when you're going to be a lawyer, when you're going to the White House, like, you have to kind of stop and think about these things. And I think her response was really interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, she said you could do whatever you want. Like, yeah, if you're Kim Kardashian. But I mean, she has basically done it all. She grew up with this like dynamic family on reality TV. Then we had a sex tape scandal. Then she ended up being a really successful businesswoman and now possibly a lawyer. So she has pretty much done it all. And I would say like probably 5 years ago, this really actually wouldn't be okay. Or even when social media first started, it was like, don't post anything you might regret, like, or something that's not professional or you'll lose your job. But now we're kind of seeing like more leeway with that because at the end of the day, we're all just human beings living life. But also at the same time, Kim Kardashian can get away with a lot more. So it kind of goes both ways. Yes, you could be a lawyer and you could post bikini pics. Some people are always going to have a problem with it at the end of the day, but I don't know. She gets away with a lot more than, the average person can.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're so right, because at the end of the day, like, if Kim Kardashian's going to be your lawyer, right, she is an internationally known A-list reality, like, celebrity, right? Like, you know who Kim Kardashian is, you know what her brand has been, you know her journey. So, in theory, Kim being a lawyer, like, suddenly if she were to stop behaving the way, she chooses to live her life, that wouldn't really change what her life has been for all of these years that we've known and loved her. So it does make a lot of sense. But she did go on to explain.
I don't know. There's something so freeing about feeling like I'm 40 and I'm in the best shape of my life and I want to post a bikini studying if I want to.
So it definitely kind of stems from a place of confidence and self-love as well, which she touched on. There will be limits, though, as she gets older, which I think it's interesting to hear her explain her thought process here as well.
I also don't want to embarrass, my kids or make them feel away if they're in high school and I'm the embarrassing mom that's like posing, in selfies and in bikinis.
So this is kind of interesting, too, because, of course, I mean, Kim's brand, the name she's made for herself, her social media presence, it's all kind of linked up together. Her kids are young right now. I feel like I'm trying to picture myself in high school, no matter how hot my mom was. If she was posting bikini pics left and right every day, that would be a little bit of a, conversation at the dinner table. I don't necessarily see it going really well. So it's interesting to hear her kind of looking ahead and realizing that as her kids grow up, it might kind of change what the balance of her life really looks like. But I think this is normal.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's awesome that she's like saying it's freeing being 40, posting like bikini pictures, because I hope that's me when I'm 40, but we're also seeing this be more like normalized. Like back in the day, 40-year-olds probably wouldn't be doing this, but now it's like 40's the new 30, 30's the new 20, or, you know, I don't know. Things seem to be getting like younger, which is great, but it goes both ways with her comments about the kids, because I totally understand she wants to respect them, not embarrass them. But at the same time, there's so many photos of her and other things on the internet that are always going to be there, and they're not going to go away. And they'll probably be able to find them one way or another. So at the end of the day, I understand if she's 50 and doesn't want to post bikini photos to maybe like get in the way of her kids, but there are still going to be a lot there.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Kardashian kids at this point, honestly, and they're all gonna grow up, let's face it, being Kardashian kids. I mean, there's nothing any of the sisters can do to kind of erase that. So as the kids continue to get older, it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, are they still doing a reality show by the time North is in high school? Like, it's going to be very interesting. And of course, we know that new Hulu show is coming, so how much of the family dynamics are going to be shown there? Are they going to start to really kind of phase it out or make it a bigger part of the show? Many, many questions, of course. But getting back to this, you know, bikini pic topic, Andy asked all of the sisters what their thoughts are, because let's face it, Kim really isn't the only Kardashian that posts risque photos on social media. And he asked if they've ever sort of thought about this as well. And Khloe explained,
I think we just do what we're comfortable with. Like, there's a lot of things that some might do that I'm not as comfortable showing, but we do things, and I'm sure vice versa. So we just, I think, support each other for what we do.
and she revealed that they have a little family group chat where they typically send in their Instagram photos for approval before posting, which I thought was really funny, because sometimes, as Khloe reveals here, the posts really are just too much. Not every single post, not every single photo makes it onto the Instagram. Sometimes the sisters veto and truly say it's too risque, which just happened to Kim with a particular photo.
Absolutely. There was a photo I wanted to post from my last trip. And
she sent it 2 days in a row thinking we wouldn't remember that it was the same photo from the day before.
And it didn't, and you listened to them.
I listened to them.
I mean, listen, this was so funny. This was one of those really like relatable Kardashian moments that I love, because whether you're posting really risque photos or not, I do feel like it's pretty normal at this point to have a select group of friends that you send your social media content to, you know, maybe before posting for a little hype or a little feedback, you know, some caption advice. So just one of those Kardashian moments that I think a lot of people at home definitely will understand.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely relate with the group message and sending photos in, because I feel like sometimes you stare at the photo for too long and then you question, like, okay, is this even good? Like, am I missing something? You need to have another set of eyes look at it and some other opinions before. So, especially on their platform, like, I'm sure I'd be sending it to so many people because they get kind of called out for a lot of Photoshop issues. So maybe they should send it out to more people, because they've been getting caught a lot lately, especially Khloe. So I don't know. We'll see.
I love that advice, Avery. Yes, you're certainly right. There are a lot of reasons that these group chats may or may exist. With all of that being said, you guys, like we mentioned earlier, the wait is finally over. This 2-part reunion special airs. First episode tonight on E! There's going to be a lot of topics discussed. It's going to be very, very exciting. But for now, that is everything we know, everything we have to share with you. We, of course, want to know your thoughts on what Kim had to say, what all the sisters had to say. So let us know down in the comments. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, make sure you do. Make sure you ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future Kardashian updates. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the lovely Avery Grooms. If you want to come say hi, check out our socials. They're on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.